Welcome everyone to episode 11. Today I'm going to tell you why you don't want to be using text in your thumbnail or promoted post on Facebook and Instagram. Thumbnails, if you don't know, are the pictures that you see in the video before you click play, and they're important because they're the first thing that people see before watching your video. On other platforms like YouTube, you're going to want to utilize the text in the thumbnails, and it's actually one of the most important things for success on YouTube. So why is it bad to do this on Facebook and Instagram? If it's good on YouTube, why is it bad there? Well, there's one, Facebook and Instagram are not solely video platforms like YouTube is, and so they're going to have different things involved with the algorithm and the rules. So Facebook and Instagram will actually penalize you if you have text in the thumbnail of your picture or video, and they penalize posts also, so even if it's not a promoted thing. And the algorithm is never actually known by any of us, or for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or any other platform. But we found that the business manager for Facebook will tell us when we use text in the video, it'll give us a prompt before we publish it. And it says, this ad will be shown to fewer people because we have found text in the video thumbnail. And that goes the same for promoted posts with text in the image, like I was saying. Which is crazy because so many posts you see today are not only promoted, but have that magazine type feel where there's text in the image that says like 20% off all summer or whatever it may be. And there's a person there, and just like a magazine, like I was saying. And while we're notified on our end that Facebook limits the impressions, if you're boosting posts and you're not in the business manager, you may not be notified. And so that's why I'm sitting here telling you this now. And this means that you are wasting money when you're boosting posts with text in them. Literally it does. And some of you may be thinking, if this is true, crap, we've been posting stuff like that. And, I saw, YouTube thumbnails, text, it's a big thing. I thought that carried over to Facebook and Instagram. Well, it's not the case. And ad spend is being wasted. And you probably would like to know what the solution is to that. And it's a big part of marketing, having, promotional stuff like that. And like you see in traditional magazines and newspapers, it's what we're used to consuming and seeing, and it's what you put out a lot. So what's a way around this? It's pretty straightforward. You need to find a way to convey the same details that you're putting in the picture or video. So the text that's going over them needs to be brought out of the picture or video and actually put into the caption of it. So it may take a little bit of creative sense, and for some examples, I'm sure you could find some that are a little trickier than others. But even if you're just choosing a frame from the video, so if you just shoot a video and you go to post it and Facebook chooses a thumbnail for you, you have the ability to edit which thumbnail it chooses, and you want to make sure whichever one that you choose or that it chooses is one that does not have text in the thumbnail. So, and that's even for if there's a sign in the background behind you, if you're at a coffee shop and they have the menu behind you and the words are big enough for the algorithm to pick it up and it's in the thumbnail, Facebook will suppress that post, picture or video, whatever it is. And I know that sounds crazy, but if you think about how a platform like that could manage this, they have to use AI at some point. And so they're just scanning images and checking to see if there's text in them. And if there is, they suppress it. So make sure even the stuff in your background if they do have text, make sure it's small enough to where hopefully it won't be seen. And that's really it, guys. It's a quick one on how to just save some money on ad spend. Moving forward into 2020, this should help you. So as you're going and making videos or pictures or whatever it is, start having the thumbnail in mind before you get there. And that way you are not surprised by stuff like this. Or if you want to promote something with money, you want to have a good thumbnail so that you can actually utilize the ad spend in full. So there you have it. And lastly, I wanted to notify you guys, like I said in the beginning, this is episode 11, and this is the second episode of the year for 2020. We're going to be doing 52 episodes this year, one per week, and this is week 2. And I want to make sure that you guys are also asking us questions because we're going to start answering questions in the podcast here on the show. So we're going to take questions from you, and don't be afraid to ask them. We won't call you out by name if you don't want us to. If you want us to, you can get the free plug. But I said this earlier, just like in the classroom growing up, don't be afraid to ask questions because 7 people could all be wondering the same thing. But if no one asks, then you're all going to be left wondering the same thing. So be the person that stands up and raises their hand or whoever and asks the question, and it will benefit other people too. And I think it's great. So, and we like to call that kind of stuff out here. gives us more topics to talk about. So thank you guys for listening. I hope this helps you at some capacity. Again, if you have questions, leave them down below wherever you're listening to this or watching, and have a social day.